Virtual Fun Art. Web 3.
Okay, so I'm just going to start my daily grind using Arkada. Arkada is on the Soneium chain, and the Soneium chain is on Ethereum layer 1. Arkada is a brilliant app. It basically makes it very simple to explore the whole Ethereum ecosystem. And why would you want to do that? Well, to build up points and to prove you're not a bot. And then yeah, for potential rewards such as Airdrop, also known as the token generation event. Not all projects guarantee it because they're kind of not allowed to say, but it's worth doing. You never know. It's fun to explore. Doesn't cost that much. It's just small gas fees, and yeah, one day you might get a nice reward, which is why I do it. So I'm going to start with the quest for Ruby score. Build my Soneium Ruby score up. Also, when you do these quests, you actually accumulate Arkada points. And you go on the leaderboard. So, yeah, last month I actually got rewarded 0.01 ETH because I was in the top 50. Just for exploring the ecosystem. If you also want to do this, then you can actually just click the link provided in the post. And it will take you to the same thing I'm looking at right now. Okay, so let's do this one. Yeah, on this task, we just got a vote. Network fee $0.01, which is it's not much, is it? Yeah, Ruby score, I'm in the top 1%, a bit more than that. And it won't be long until I can claim this OG badge. So as you go along, you can actually claim quite a few badges until you reach this one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that one. So let's go back. That's that quest done. So let's verify. Claim reward. So the reward is a pyramid which proves you've done that quest on the Arkada website. And let's see what we're going to get. Yep, so this is points. So yeah, I've got Arkada points for doing that one. So what's the next quest? This is one on the Soneium chain again. Daily quest for Trinity. Yeah, this is a little bit of a longer one. So it says here to play some games of Trinity to pass the quest. So that's what I shall do. Now I'm just going to enjoy my tea. You can probably hear me gulping my tea. Yeah, so this is basically a cards type of game where strongest hand wins. and I do this to pass the Arkada quests. So it's just find an opponent. I'm not particularly good at this game. This is on the Soneium chain. Okay, it's found a player. So these are real players and not computer generated ones. And basically the way this works is you have you can actually buy a different basically you buy a deck of cards, and it's like you could pull sort of rare cards out of that deck. So when you actually buy the deck, it's a game of chance to which ones you actually get in the first place, and then you can then use that to play against different players. So I might win this one because I've got quite high levels on my characters. I think this is actually on testnet, this game. Yeah, you can actually, I think you can actually bet as well on this game, like that you're going to beat your player, and you know you can put real money on it, or you can just play a friendly game like I'm doing. But to pass the Arkada quest is saying that I need to fight 10 battles. So yeah, this is my daily grind to accumulate XP on not only the Soneium chain, but base, Arbitron, and others as well. I think this is the best way to accumulate XP, is by doing Arkada quests, because you don't have to think about it, it just points you in the right direction. They've done the research of the best projects. Yeah, so I noticed we've got some new viewers, so if you're wondering what I'm doing, I am doing Arkada quest. So Arkada is an app on the Soneium chain. If you've not heard of Soneium before, it's pretty much Sony Corporation's blockchain, which is a big deal in my opinion. And this is a quest to earn app where you do different quests, which is basically exploring the layer 2s on the Ethereum network, such as Base, Unichain, Soneium, and not only do you gain the XP points on those particular chains, but you build up XP points within Arkada. So yeah, I'm quite a fan of it. This is probably the longest quest I do each day, because it's saying I've got to fight 10 battles, and I think I've done about 3 so far. Yeah, if you have any questions, then please comment. I'll try my best to answer them. This is probably the first time I've actually won a few games in a row. Yeah, it does matter which cards you pick. Obviously, there's probably like hundreds of different power cards, and I'm not going to pretend I'm an expert at this game. It seems like if you've got any questions, ask this guy or girl. Yeah, I'm probably about halfway through this quest. Then after I'll show you the other ones. Yeah, for me to do my daily grind, trying to get XP, I would say it takes about an hour. Not just through Arkada, but there's other things I do, and it does take me about an hour a day. And yeah, I've been doing it about 4 months, and I'm already building quite a good on-chain score, which I believe one day is quite valuable. Yeah, because apparently long gone are the days where you can, people just got bots to sort of do projects for them, explore projects, but you've actually got to put effort in, you've got to improve your human, and you'll be rewarded for that. Okay. Yeah, so I've got to do 10 battles to complete this quest. So I'm almost there. After this live video is done, I'll probably upload it to my YouTube channel. But yeah, it might be a bit boring for now, you watching me play this game, but I've only got a few more matches and I can move on to the next one. Let's see if I've done enough. So, see that I've clicked verify, it says cannot be completed because I've not passed the challenge yet, so I need to do a bit more. Oh well, Crypt looks like might give me a bit of a run for my money. Yeah, so if you're new to this game, you can actually, like when you buy the cards, hopefully you pull some lucky ones which have the highest scores, the higher levels if you like. You can then choose which ones you want in your hand if you like to play, and you have something called buffs as well. So I think the buffs give like special powers, like it can add more to your attack or defense, etc. It's actually free to play this game because, yeah, I believe it's on a test net anyway, for now. Yeah, after I've done this, I can then move on to showing you these other ones. As you can see, I already completed a lot, like Robinhood testnet. That was an interesting one. As Robinhood's very new, and Robinhood's very much talked about on Bloomberg News as well. So I do encourage you to have a look. You don't have to do it, but yeah, check it out. There we go, I've done that. So I've done 10 games, which means I can then claim this. So I claim something called a pyramid, an Arkada pyramid, which proves you've done that particular quest. And I've gained 200 points, Arkada points, for completing that quest. And yeah, if you want to know why you get points, well, you've got this leaderboard here. I am position 36. This leaderboard gets reset every single month. And currently, like the top, but basically if you're in the top 50, you're guaranteed to get an ETH reward. So yeah, the higher position you are, the better. You know, you're going to get more reward. Also have a nice little profile set up on Arkada as well. And they have quite a fair system that rewards you for contributing equally to stuff. So like they reward your on-chain activity, they reward your Twitter or X related to Arkada. The higher level Discord role you have, like that weighs on your score. So basically, you get a boost, and that helps you win more. They also have a quite a good referral system. Yeah, actually, yeah, this is my reward, so I can claim that now if I wanted to. So that proves that I have got a reward, so I'm not just saying it. All right, back to the grind. So daily quest, yeah. So what's this one? So this is on the Soneium network. So oh yeah, this is basically to go into your Soneium score. So oh no, sorry, that's this a daily check-in. You've got to do a daily check-in on Arkada. Yeah, it tells you what to do. So step by step, makes it very easy. I verified that. More Arkada points. Yeah, if you ever want to check this out, then on my X post I did include a link. I'm quite transparent. It is a referral link, but it's a link you can trust. And if you don't trust it, please come on the Discord and have a look around. And yeah, speak to everyone on the Arkada Discord. They're all right, and then you'll find out. I know some people are cautious about clicking links in the crypto world, and I don't blame them. Yeah, so that's that one done. This it will say completed if I refresh the page, so I can do that now actually. Here we go. Okay, yeah, so this quest is on the Robinhood testnet. So Robinhood testnet, I actually done a video about this. It's very new, and if you've never heard of Robinhood before, well, you probably would have heard of Robinhood. It's the guy with the green hat with the bow and arrow, but this is different. This is actually a Robinhood chain on Ethereum, and their mission is to be the best real-world asset network. And yeah, real-world assets that can be um, yeah, like real items. You know, you can actually buy gold. You can buy part of a robot. You can have tokenized robots. You can tokenize a house, for instance, or real estate. So yeah, instead of like one person owning a piece of property, it could be split over potentially millions in the crypto world. And I think that's quite exciting. So that's why I'm interested in building up my XP points on the Robinhood testnet because I want to be early to the party. And yeah, usually I'm late. So yeah, let's start this one. So what does it say first? So it says visit on-chain good morning, connect your wallet. Yeah, sounds like something I'm capable of doing. So let's connect. And what else does it say? Click deploy on Robinhood Chain. So as you can see, yeah, it's crazy how many chains there are actually. It's quite confusing for a beginner. There we go. Robinhood Chain, deploy. And we're going to go confirm that. Done. What I normally do, I disconnect from websites after I visit them. I'm a bit fussy like that. Or you can actually go into your MetaMask and you can disconnect the apps individually. I think that's good practice in general. There you go. Verify another quest done. Okay, what do we have next? Yeah, as you can see, I've done loads of quests here. Some are daily, and some they'll just give you loads in a sort of bulk to do. And yeah, so Arkada team is incredibly good at finding the most exciting projects. And like I swear, we would probably in Arkada we'd probably hear about those projects before anyone else, because yeah, people want these companies like Robinhood and even Soneium, they approach Arkada and say, can you please create a quest on this website. So that's why we probably know about it first. And also, Carda's actually been around. I'm sure there was around like one of the first apps when Soneium first released. Yeah, there's Base Quest as well. Base is obviously a super popular network, and there's a guild on Base where you can build up your on-chain reputation. This helps with that. All these quests help do it. And if you didn't have this point in the right direction, how do you know which sites that you should visit for that? I wouldn't, and I've been in crypto for a while. Same with the Robinhood testnet as well. You can also, oh yeah, they're also doing this. There's big, they do sort of these competitions as well, which is optional if you want to take part, but you can actually potentially win up to 10 ETH in one of the competitions they're doing. Yeah, which is quite exciting. Yeah. It's called the treasure map. Oh yeah, that's something I've been doing. So when when I've completed a quest and we have that wheel thing that spins, and I've been getting points mainly. There's been some occasions where I've landed on an NFT, which is actually quite a rare event, but I found two. And if you find all 12 map pieces, then you actually have a shot at winning a substantial amount of ETH, which I think is quite exciting. But you have more chance of that if you've actually acquired some of these as well. But it's all optional. It's not, you don't have to do it, but I've chosen to. Yeah, that's it. There's up to 100 ETH being dished out, which is, I don't know any other projects that are doing that. I think that's pretty good. Well, I think I've shown you guys quite a lot. I'd probably would have carried on if I at least had some comments to, yeah, just to know that someone is actually watching it. But I think I'll stop here. And yeah, if you want more like this, yeah, please comment. I don't mind doing more videos live. But this will end up on YouTube anyway. Okay, thanks for watching.
Subscribe for more virtual fun art Web3 guides.